YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Vickie and I'm so glad you stopped by. If you're coming back from my channel for more videos, I'm so glad that you're here. It's a beautiful day today. It's a Saturday and Chad and I are going to take you all on a little trip with us. It's just a little day trip and it's really not a trip. We're going to go somewhere for lunch and we're going to show you some pretty fall leaves. We're going to take you to some neat places that I think you'll really enjoy. First of all, I want to acknowledge Loretta passing away. She was such a legend in the country, not just in our country, but all over the world. But she's from right here locally, I mean in Paintsville, which is very close to us. And Chad and I went to her house in Butcher Hall, or back in 88, something like that. And it was really neat. If I can find the pictures, I'll insert them, but I probably can't. It's been so long ago. That was before digital videos and all that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a really neat experience. And, you know, she was a poor coal miner's daughter, and I was a coal miner's daughter, and now I'm a coal miner's daughter. My dad no longer works in the mines, but it's a specific way of life, and it's a hard way of life. And I'm very proud of my dad and all of my ancestors, or any coal miner for that matter. It's just a really hard way to make a living, and coal miners got paid pretty good, and that's the reason that a lot of people went into the coal business and coal fields, is because it paid so well. Where we live, there's not a whole lot of infrastructure or businesses other than like the healthcare industry or the educational field. It's hard to make a living any other way. So that's why a lot of people went into the coal business and the coal industry type of thing. But in memory of Loretta Lynn, we're going to take you to a couple places today that I think you'll enjoy, and we're going to be sharing a special lunch together too. Chad, you want to talk to him a little bit about it? Chad and I have had a cold, which is what the grandbabies have had, so we probably caught it from them. Chad still has a little bit of a cough, and I do a little, but not much. But if we cough, I'll try to edit it out. I'm sorry about that. But it's such a beautiful day, and I'll try to show some of the scenery too. There's some very pretty overlooks, and we're going to be going over the Pint Mountain into Cumberland and Harlan County, ain't it, Chad? Or is it just at the top of the mountain?
Well,
it's before you get to Cumberland.
It's in Letcher County.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not far.
I've not been there yet. I've been wanting to go, and it's going to be a fun little trip. Let me turn it around to Chad and let him talk to you about
I hope y'all don't catch this, whatever we've had, by watching this video, but do you have any antivirus stuff you can put on there? I don't know, but this cough, she said it was a little cough. I feel like my body's going to explode when I cough. But it's a Saturday. Kentucky doesn't play till tonight, so I've got a free day. And it is October the 8th. It's absolutely gorgeous outside for a fall day. It's beautiful. And what a time to go to Pine Mountain, because the trees, you can see the colored trees. It was Vickie's idea, but with Loretta Lynn passing away, we're going over Pine Mountain.
I'm trying to fix my camera just a minute. Okay.
And the movie Coal Miner's Daughter was filmed in Letcher County, a whole lot of it. And some really cool scenes of my grandmother. My dad's mom, Leona Wright, was in a scene in Coal Miner's Daughter. It was the pie auction, and she's sitting there going, "Oh!" when Doo's bidding. No, somebody's bidding on the pie. Doo finally does, and she's like, "Oh, he can't bid. You know, he's the auctioneer." A lot of cool scenes. It was made in the 80s. Dr. Ackers at Neon was. That doctor's office was used for a doctor's scene with her.
When she found out she was pregnant.
And the radio station in Neon, WNKY, was where they done a radio scene. Like she's on there. They just learned she was like in the top 10 or something, one of her songs. They were being interviewed. And that's where the famous bologna scene's talked about, where she's talking about how bologna affected her. And
she thought it made her laugh.
She said a word that it made her. She thought it was funny because Dew told her that. She's talking about it on the radio, and that scene was done in neon at WNKY. But where they bought bologna that he told her that was up here on Pine Mountain at J.D. Maggard's store. It's an old country store. The building's still there. It's not open anymore. We'll show you that building, and we're going to a business called Pine Mountain.
The general store on
General store at Pine Mountain, and some of the food, how good it is. So I'm excited to go there, and what a perfect day to do this. So anyway,
look how pretty the trees are turning.
It is going to be fun. So that's what we're doing.
So when we start up the mountain, I'm going to flip the camera around so you all can see the fall foliage and the colors. It's beautiful. And we do live in one of the most beautiful places there are. We've got just beautiful mountains and all the beautiful trees. And with this pretty sunny day, it just does great for my seasonal depression, which I've been doing good, haven't I?
Yes, I'm just surrounded by beauty.
He's full of it, ain't he?
It is. We're very blessed.
I'm
I love
wearing
Kentucky.
my fall colors and my little leaf leather earrings. I love. Where I got those at. But anyway, I was excited, and I've been wanting to go over here and eat lunch. They have specials, I think, every day of the week, and a lot of businesses go there and eat for lunch. But they also have a lot of baked goods. They have a regular menu, like a grill type menu, and then today I seen they're having Amish, like a bunch of Amish stuff there.
I don't know what I'm getting.
Excuse me.
Fried bologna sandwich.
Yeah, they have a Loretta special, a fried thick bologna sandwich, and Chad's already decided he's getting that. I may too.
Even though it may cause gout, I'm going to take a chance.
Yeah, it does usually cause them to have gout. But I'm going to look at the menu and see. I see that they have a taco salad. It was yesterday.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Yeah, it was yesterday though. But they had a meatloaf dinner one day. But that stuff it looks really good though. So I think they've got some great cooks there. So if you live in the area, you need to check out the general store at Pine Mountain. And I'll link it down below in my description box too. I think there's one or two overlooks up here. And if we don't stop on the way, we'll stop on the way back and maybe show you some of the trees and the pretty scenery, okay?
Maybe we'll see a bear.
Yeah, honestly, there's bear everywhere.
We can see a bear
it's crazy.
in our son's yard, but
yeah. Bears are everywhere, guys. We used to have to go to the Smoky Mountains to see bear. Not now. They'll come right up on your porch. My sister and brother-in-law that live beside of us have it on their security camera. Comes right up to the door. And I mean a big bear, ain't it, Jed?
Yes. Plus, what did you see in the yard yesterday?
Turkeys. A whole flock of turkeys. Or a gaggle. What's a flock of turkeys? Is it a flock?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Usually
but they were
kids.
Huge. They were loud. And they were, yeah, I was like, what was that? But you can see a lot of wildlife, right? Sitting in our screen room, which is one of the reasons we love it so well.
And inside the house, Aubrey and me is there.
That fall.
Speaking of them, Kobe, Tori, and the babies went to Pumpkin Patch today. And Amelia called me this morning and said, Papa, I pulled my tooth. So she lost her first tooth this morning.
I showed you all where
Tooth
I
fairy's
found
coming
her
tonight.
Loose tooth the other day. She pulled it herself, which don't surprise me in the slightest. She's like a little mini adult. It's hilarious.
They picked a pretty day to go too. Kobe was just about ready, and he showed me. They were both standing at the door, excited to leave.
Yeah.
Amelia said, "Mommy, I want you to fix my hair and maybe even put me on a little makeup."
Aww.
She's getting to be a big girl already.
She looks like she's in 4th grade. She's so tall. It's my sweet little angel babies. I sure do love them.
Today, it's been about 2.5 months since the flood. It's July 28th. And Letcher County's still not back all the way. The progress has been absolutely amazing to me that we've progressed this much.
Yes.
But, it's going to take, it'll never be the same all the way. People lost everything, and there's still people that are homeless. Maybe they can stay with other family members, or some are staying in tents. But it's the outside help has been absolutely amazing. There's so many good people in the world. Couldn't make it without their help. It was an awful thing that happened, and it's hard to even remember that it did when you see a day like this today. But then you see things on the side of the road. There's the flood. There's remnants. But the fortitude of the people from Letcher County and the outside help have both just it doesn't surprise me, but it's just still amazing.
Look how handsome Chad looks today, guys. He got a haircut this week for somebody that's
I got rosacea, white hair, and I'll be
you look good.
59 next week.
He's got a birthday Friday, the big 5-9.
Vickie's gonna be married to an old man. Well, she is.
Married to an old woman, so.
Oh,
Anyway, well, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to flip the camera around, show you some of the beautiful fall foliage, and we'll show you some landmarks. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. This is the entrance to the general store at Pine Mountain. It was set up, I think at one time it was probably a house that they turned into a store. And they had the porch decorated for fall with mums and pumpkins. Had some items out there for sale. But it was set up really cute. It had rocking chairs and things like that. Places where you could take pictures. I thought it was really cute. Chad loved all of this old-timey candy that they had. And it was some stuff that he grew up with. I forgot one of the names of one. He called it Slowpoke was one of the names of them, but I don't remember that. Let me know in the comments below if y'all remember the candy named Slowpoke. This day they had a lot of Amish baked goods, candies, breads, cakes, and cookies, and things like that for sale. In this case, they had quite a few different salad, like macaroni salad, potato salad, pimento salad, bologna salad. It looked good though. I bought some bologna salad and brought it home. It was really good. There's some pumpkin rolls they've got for sale. These good homemade jellies and jams. I love this right here. As soon as you went through the door, they had this little thing set up in memory of Loretta Lynn, and I love that. Okay, they just brought our food out. Chad, tell us what you ordered and show us what you got there.
Coal miner's daughter.
Coal miner's daughter special.
In a brown box, which is really cool. This is a fried bologna sandwich. We'll open that up and show you in a second. Chips.
Kettle cooked chips.
Cookie. Pickle.
Pickles.
Potato salad.
And it's potato salad.
And look at that little newspaper looking thing.
It's cute how they package it. I'm all about packaging. Let's show us your sandwich. Oh, that looks good. That looks delicious. Is it cut in two?
No.
Okay, let me open up mine. Here, can you film me and let me open mine? I ordered the hot brown. East Kentucky hot brown. Now this is one of Chad's favorite things, so I got it and we can share it. It's not one of mine, but we can share. He said we could anyway. I got my East Kentucky hot brown, kettle cooked chips, dill pickle, put that in the bag, some macaroni salad, cookie, fork, and napkin.
Yay.
See what it looks like.
It's a full 4-square meal.
It is, that's a big meal. I love paninis. Oh, wow. Mine's cut into it. Yours ain't. Look at there, Chad. You're going to love that, ain't you?
Yes.
All right. We're going to eat, guys. I loved it. I will insert some footage from the store and our food and stuff. It was great. We bought some stuff, and I'll show you what we bought too.
We'll do our haul.
We'll do a little mini haul from the general store at Pint Mountain. The food was great. I got the Kentucky hot brown panini, and Chad got the Loretta Coal Miner's Daughter special box,
which was a fried bologna sandwich, chips, a cookie, pickle, and potato salad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was all really good.
Yeah, it was really
and
good.
My Kentucky hot brown came in the box too, and it had the same thing of everything, but I got macaroni salad. And Chad and I halved our sandwiches so we could both try them. And we had plenty of food left.
I gave her half
lot.
of my sandwich.
And I only took one bite. I was
She gave
full.
me half of hers too.
And I only ate the half in one bite of the bologna.
The store though, it's like going back in time, the little candy and the stuff that the general store would have. I saw a Slowpoke, which is a chewy caramel candy that I hadn't seen since
I've never heard of the
Craft
Slowpoke
store in Heyman
in
1970.
I've been in that store. I told you, is that the feed store my papa used to go to? Oh,
no,
okay.
that's Potter's Fort.
Oh, are you talking about Sturgill's?
Which
one you talking
Vineyard
about?
Craft. It was at the foot of where Grandpa Kingshill was.
Oh.
And then there was one at Terry Sturgill's.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Dad's
about.
house.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, okay.
you go in and you try to get the speckled ball out of the gumball machine.
Yeah, I've done that too.
But the hardwood floor,
that smell.
the smell and the candy and stuff, it's got that
Really
in
neat.
there too. Plus
Oh, is that the church he was talking about? Okay.
There's a sign on it, and if you could read it when we go by, but this church over here, I think it's from the 1800s, and it's still standing.
Let me show you. See?
Can you see that sign? See if you can read that.
I can't read it from here.
Well, on my grandmother's side, the one that was in the Coal Miner's Daughter movie, Leona, she's related to the Webbs, and when I done the genealogy on the Webbs, they're related to Daniel Boone. And I'm thinking one of those Webbs settled in this area over here, and I always thought, I bet he went to church there. This was something neat to think about.
How far is JD's from here?
This is right down here.
Okay, we'll show you where the original bologna sandwich scene was filmed at. Most people's probably already seen it. It's at J.D. Maggard's store. It's not open any longer, but it's still there.
Movie.
It's in the Coal Miner's Daughter movie. So we're going to drive down here to J.D. Maggard's store and show you all where that scene was filmed. And it's just right down the road here.
I don't know if we can insert a picture from the video, from the movie of the store. So we'll show it to you, and then when Vickie does her video, she can put a picture of it from the movie in there. But this is where Loretta and Dude bought some bologna, and then in the radio station scenes where she says it on the air because she thinks it means something different because he tricked her. It's really cute. But I don't want to get Vickie's channel kicked off the air, so I won't say no more than that.
Now, my mommy, she always says she lived it. She is Loretta. She was the Coal Miner's Daughter. I bought her a t-shirt once that said, "I'm just an old lump of coal." And then on the back it says, "But I'm going to be a diamond someday." And that's what I think about Loretta right now. She brought a lot of happiness to a lot of people. She had a lot of hardships in her life. But she's a diamond now, and she don't have to worry anymore. She'll never be in any more pain. Rest in peace, Loretta.
She was a tough woman with a great voice.
And most of her songs, if not all of them, were written about her life.
See
And And this is J.D. Maggard's general store that was in the movie Coal Miner's Daughter in the famous bologna scene. And here's just a picture of me. Chad took and inserted it. Okay, I wanted to do a little haul for you all what we bought in there to take home with it. Most of it's food, or all of it. A little loaf of sourdough bread. I can make paninis out of this. I can make us grilled cheese. I can make us hot ham and cheese, whatever. And me and the girls can eat it for lunch, and Chad too. I got me a chocolate whoopie pie. They had the Amish food there today, and I love the chocolate ones, so I'm gonna eat that later. I got this for Amelia's Halloween basket, or bag. Some strawberry Big League Chew bubble gum, some candy button dots, and some wax lips. I think she'll love those, won't she? Papa Chad got these. You want to tell them about them? Cream drops.
Yes, they were one of my dad's favorite little snacks. He's like, I just like him on that. We have a big sweet tooth. He liked his candy and junk food. So do I.
He was a diabetic.
That was one of the ones he liked, those little cream drops.
And then I got a little pack of bologna salad, which, if you don't know, I filmed a video on this. Check it out. I'll link it down below. And then some pimento cheese. And I think that'd be good to make a grilled cheese with, too. But anyway, I got both of those. This is cream pull candy. If you've never had it,
let's try it.
I am. It's so good.
Let's do a taste test.
Talking about pure sugar. It is pure sugar, ain't it, Chad?
I don't know what it is,
but it's good.
But it is unbelievably good.
It's unbelievably good. If I can get it open. Let me know in the comments below if you've had cream pull candy.
I wonder if it's as good as Greg Polly's mom's.
I doubt it. It was really good, wasn't it?
Hers is really good. Really good.
It's very time consuming to make. Not a whole lot of people make it nowadays. But you know, that's what's neat about the older days, or olden days, that we call them. Is things took so much longer to do, but it was so worth it because there wasn't a whole lot of things available, like candy and stuff. So when people made these special treats, it was really special, you know? They didn't have junk and candy like we do now. I can't get it open.
Maybe that's why they were more tough and had stamina and
Probably.
worked so hard. Other than necessity, they sure were a lot tougher than I am.
But anyway, yeah, this takes a while to make.
You can't get it done.
I can get it.
I don't want you to miss the trip. It's so pretty up here. I'm going to. There was like 3 overlooks.
Okay, I got it. I was not going to be defeated.
She wants it so bad and can't get to it.
I know it. That's what it feels like. What is it? Let me have it.
That's a pretty view, but we got some beautiful views coming up here.
Here, I'm going to let Chad try it first. There's a piece of it.
Yay.
And you boil it and you pull it when it's hot. And it literally just melts in your mouth.
So good.
I hadn't been able to get in these pants, and I was today. Well, after this meal, I ain't going to. You're going to have to hide that for me, Peppa.
I wore my loose pants for a reason. Strategy.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Ain't it?
You talk about our horseshoe curve. Hello, that's where we was 2 seconds ago.
This little thing was $12.99. It's because it takes so long to make. Anyway,
I'd say $22.99.
Don't tell them, they'll charge more. It's plastic.
That was so good.
Wait, this is sweet though.
It'd be nice if I found out that cures my cough.
We're going to, usually things like that have water afterwards. We're going to stop up here at an overlook and show you the pretty fall tree colors.
And the view from Pint Mountain.
This is called the Falcon Overlook. Elevation 2,557 feet.
It did not get flooded. Oh, I wonder what these locks mean. People's put locks on here. Wonder what that's about.
They're probably starting one of them lock things. I don't
What's
like
a lock
those.
thing?
I don't know. They're trying to. It's like.
Wow, this is.
Gosh, it is high.
Yeah, this isn't the best view because of this too. But
Let me get a peek.
we get down here around this curve and get closer and stuff.
Chad wants me to
This
film
is
it.
also cool. You can see
Yeah, the geographical
where there's been earthquakes.
fault. There's a St. Madrid fault line runs through
Real Madrid.
Jenkins.
Real Madrid. Is that right?
St. Madrid.
Oh,
Well, this is a better one. You're right.
way better.
It's okay. So pretty.
That's the best one. Inky, we live here.